guys, it's Friday, and this week what I want to do is I want to run down my top 10 musical artists of the year. And now this isn't necessarily musical artists that have, come onto the scene this year alone. These are the top 10 musical artists that have stuck in my head this year. Each one of these is special in their own little way for me, so I just want to do a quick rundown. Number 10 is Two Door Cinema Club. They are a European rock band. They actually are they're a cool little band. I mean, all of their songs, they're just kind of the type of music where you gotta, you can't help tap your foot to the beat. And even though they're a little bit baby faced and they're interesting. Yeah, they've done a lot of cool stuff. They've done a lot of cool covers. I really like all of their cover work too. So they're good. I like them a lot. Check them out. Number 9, Walter Migo. Now these guys, they're interesting, but again, the reason they made this list for me, at least, is because they're just one that has stuck in my head, and they're songs that I find myself singing, days after I heard the song, last. Number 8 for me is actually a really, really cool one. The Avett Brothers. Now, they've been around for a while. They're one of their music videos to one of their songs, Head Full of Doubt, is just a phenomenal video, phenomenal song. I guarantee you've heard it before, and they're just fantastic. I love them. I love everything that they do, and I can listen to them all day. Number 7 is a little bit different for me. I'm not one who really gets into like electronic music and techno, but this year I guess I'm really kind of broadening my horizons as far as my musical tastes go. So number 7 is Skrillex. If I find that I'm sitting at home and I can't get myself motivated to do something to clean my house, or to do the dishes, or do laundry or anything like that, I put on some Skrillex and I really just want to get up and do something. His music videos are awesome. The guy is freaking kind of insane, really weird dude, but his music is super cool, so check him out. Number 6 is kind of a standard for this year and last year, Mumford & Sons. These guys are great. You know it, I know it. Their music is good, it sticks with you, and it's just good quality folksy rock and roll, and I love it. Number 5 is probably my favorite find of the year. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. These guys are unremarkable when it comes to their entire body of work. Most of their songs are just something that you could hear and kind of just shrug off and not really think about again. And the reason that they're on number 5 is because of that. They only have 2 songs that are even memorable for me at all, but those 2 songs are entirely memorable. Home and 40 Day Dream are super strong songs, and I can listen to them over and over on repeat for days. They are fantastic. Number 4 is OK Go. OK Go is a great band. We all know it. And their music and their music videos and the sound and everything just puts them high on my list. I love OK Go, and I can guarantee that I'll be listening to them for years to come as well. Number 3 this year for me is Mike Snow, and that's Mike Snow with 2 eyes. These guys have made me look at music in a kind of new light this year. Watching them play gives me a new respect for their creative process. It's almost a mix of rock and roll and electronic music, just because a lot of it is synth, and it's interesting. The sound is always very different and always interesting, especially when they do live stuff. Every time they play it, it's different than the recorded version, and not just subliminally, but like really, really different. I dig them. I can watch them play, and especially watching their live performances, their creative process just makes you have only respect for how well these guys work together. And when it comes to the electronic side of music, I honestly have no idea how they do it. I don't know how the synths work, how somebody who plays a synth can do that in their mind and keep that electronic music flowing with the rest of the artistic process. But it turns out awesome, and I totally respect these guys for that reason. Number 2 on my list is the Black Keys. we all know the Black Keys. We all love the Black Keys. I know you guys are dig them, and I dig them, and they're just good. Their jazzy rock fusion kind of deal has really stuck with me all year, and their new album El Camino actually comes out on Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to it unlike any other album this year, just because Brothers was so huge, and there's stuff that they do with their music videos. Each song, everything they do is just badass, and I'm into them. Number one for me this year is Arcade Fire. Arcade Fire has an interesting sound to them that it sticks with me, and more importantly than that is that they have an ability to just pull new art out of their music. The big example of that is their interactive music video that they made for The Wilderness Downtown, which it really kind of stumps me to even call it a music video, because it's not. It is a musical interactive experience. Music video is just something that is produced and made, as a music video, and it's unique to that video, but it's the same video every time. The Wilderness Downtown, you go in and you type in, they tell you to type in the address of the home you grew up in, and then what it does is it grabs information from Google Maps and Google Earth, and pulls those like street view photos and all that stuff from that area where you grew up and incorporates it into the musical experience. And it's just, the first time I saw it, blew me off my feet. Now it's, after watching it a couple times, it's kind of lost some of its power that it had when I first watched it. But watch it, man, because it is just like, they're cool, and I love what they do with their art, and they're awesome. So that's my top 10 list for the year, guys, and I kind of wanted to do it because now it is December. As you can see behind me, it's Christmas time. 2011 is coming to a close, and I wanted to kind of wrap it up with that, because this is all stuff that every year for me, music is like a page mark. It's like, I hear a song that I listen to over and over and over again from like 2006, and I'm right there sitting in my dorm room. It's music is something that's so powerful to me and means a lot to me that I just cat's being a little dick behind me. Music is important to me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Have a great weekend, guys, and I will catch you all next week.